professional dancers from the show. She is a two-time American Dance with the Stars champion, three-time, if you count Australia, the lovely Miss Kim Johnson. And last but certainly not least, one of our very favorites. He is the Irish heartthrob. Give it up for Mr. Tristan McManus. Nicely done. Good timing. This is very open forum, so the way this works, we have 4 microphones around the room. Wave for me, my friends with microphones. See these individuals here with microphones? They are going to be walking around the room, and if you have a question, don't wave and yell at us. You need to get the attention of the individuals with the microphones. They will come around, they'll offer you the microphone, we'll ask our questions, and we'll go on. We have about 45 minutes for this, so we have some time to get through it. I would like to start by saying thank you very much for all of you for being a part of this. We obviously truly appreciate it. And now that we have them all here, let's hear it for our fabulous stars and pros.
No, sit down. Sit down. This is getting awkward.
All right, I know we have some questions, so don't be shy. Get the attention of the people with the microphones, and we will move around the room right now. We have one right here, just off to our left.
Can I ask a two-part question?
Only if the first part is very good.
The first, what I would like to know is how do you select your stars? And secondly, how do you ensure, as much as possible, that they are medically sound to participate?
That is a really good question.
That's a great question.
Let's bring on the show's physician.
Yes,
Everybody? I can answer that very briefly from my perspective. I was shocked that they required no physical whatsoever. They're like, are you busy in August? I was like, no. Okay, see you in LA. That was really how it worked. How about you guys?
Well, the producers obviously meet with the celebrities, so they get to know them. They obviously know us very well, so that's how they pair us up. Normally with height as well. Yeah, but it's all up to the producers really who they think will suit each other.
I guess it's trying to find a balance all the time between the dance competition, what's going to look great, and then also as a TV show and as an entertainment show. So height for sure comes into it. I think personality for a big part, and then really patience for each other. I think is a big thing as well.
Yeah, a lot of patience sometimes.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Else to offer?
That's about right.
They always get a great bunch of celebrities. It amazes me actually every season.
And they do have amazing, once you get there, the producers actually take fantastic care of the celebrities. And I, even though I danced my little heart out, I had no injuries. But people often have injuries, and it's amazing, like the doctor is there immediately, and there are people getting like giant injections in their feet, and it was very scary, but I didn't have to deal with that. But they do take great care with your
For
health.
sure, yeah. I think a lot of it as well is when you have a dance before, you don't really know what to expect. And sometimes when you might have like a little niggle somewhere, or your back might be sore or whatever, you don't really think of it until you're in the middle of it. Because I guess with the hours as well, you don't really know how many hours you're going to be dancing.
Right.
You assume maybe I'll go in, I'll learn me dance.
That's always a shock to the
I'll sit at home.
celebrities, I think.
Yeah, right.
They think they're coming in to do a couple of hours and then they're there 8 hours a day and they're like, really? Okay.
I came in from the Olympics and I was like, oh, this will be easy. And we were doing like 12-hour days. I was like, why is this so hard?
Yeah. Fortunately, there are a lot of massages. I think I gave massages to almost everybody. Max, Tristan, Gal. Who needs a massage? See you in my room.
I didn't get one.
I'll get, well,
Later?
you were further down the list, I'm not gonna lie. But I will probably get to you on this cruise.
Okay, good.
Okay? As soon as I get through Jason and the male troop, and I'll be, guys on the boat, I'll probably, you're about 274th in line.
Yeah.
Okay, but
But-
you mean the world to
But
me.
the good news is you're on the list. You're on the list.
Totally.
That's how you tell. What do we got over there?
Okay, with few exceptions, your costumes are absolutely beautiful. I mean, some of them, not so much. But,
Right now.
but, no, I mean the bear, come on. But whenever, who chooses your costumes? How much say-so do you have in them? And ladies, how do you keep them on?
There's a lot of tape involved.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
They basically like sew you into your costumes
Yeah.
because they really don't want them coming off. So it's actually one of the favorite parts of like all the celebrities that they get to go in and when I had both Mark and then I had Louis, both of them they just knew how to design costumes even for the girls. But it's so fun, and it happens right after the show on Tuesday, kind of throughout the day as you hope to make it through the elimination, and they help you and guide you through it, but it is so much fun to pick out the colors you go in, and it's just like a room with all of this beautiful fabric. A lot of it is, actually, Carson and Kim will tell you so much about them tomorrow.
Right, we have a fashion show tomorrow on the Lido deck. I think is it at noon?
It's at noon tomorrow, up on the Lido deck around the pool. We'll do a full fashion show with a lot of the costumes you're going to know and remember from the actual show. So we brought on a lot of your favorites. A lot of your favorite pieces are right here, and our stunning ladies will model them all around the pool for you tomorrow. So, and it is hosted by none other than
Carson and Kim.
Yeah.
That sounds nice together.
It does, doesn't it?
Carson and Kim.
Aw.
Yeah, going down under.
Yes.
I like it.
Any up here? Any up here? Yep. No, not yet. Any up here? Yep, we do. We have one up on the balcony to our left.
Yes, I have a question for Tristan. I thought maybe Nancy Grace would be here to dance with you wearing her handcuff necklace.
Oh my.
What was Nancy like as a partner?
Nancy was a great partner, and I think it was great for me as well, for a lot of different reasons. Certainly for coming into the show at the start, granted I came in as the troupe, but for my first partner, I'm a quiet enough person, and I like to be quiet, So it's good. I feel it's good to partner me with someone who is very opinionated. And someone for sure who doesn't have a problem in being very comfortable in their own personality. So from that point of view, I thought it was great for me. Coming in, no one knew me, everyone knew her. I didn't want to talk, she was dying to talk, But that again comes back to what you're saying about how you partner people. I think that is an intelligent way to partner people as well. But certainly Nancy was a super person. She really was, and I think that's kind of the difficult thing for the celebrities who come in before, because everyone has a certain opinion about them, and then you as a person have to choose, right? Well, do I be myself, or do I have to be the person that everyone sees me as being? And that's what I really enjoyed about Nancy, and I think that's what a lot of people enjoyed about Nancy was that she was able to be herself, and you can see that she is. She's just very opinionated, and if she feels strong about something, that she's not afraid to give that opinion, and that's what I liked about her.
Good answer, sir. Good answer. Right here in the middle.
Yes, for the average human being, it takes several years of dance practice and instruction to get even passingly decent at this. How long do you have between first contact and first show? And then secondly, what is your strategy for teaching people how to do the level of proficiency that you guys get to? It's amazing, and good job, by the way.
Well, we actually meet the celebrity, we find out actually who the celebrity is just before. That's in case you don't know who they are when you walk in the door.
It's like online dating. They show up and you're like, it's you?
Yeah. I remember when my first time coming over here, I flew from Australia, I was so excited. I seriously thought I was going to get George Clooney or something. I was a bit delusional. And I arrive and the producer said, well, you've got Jerry Springer. I was like,
Close second.
okay. But you walk in the door and you meet them. Then we have normally 3 weeks of rehearsals before the first show, which doesn't seem like a lot of time, and it's not really. But I guess they don't want them to be too good for the first show, so they've got somewhere to go. So, and you rehearse pretty much 8 hours a day, every day. We have no day off at all. So once the show starts, you have not one day off.
And then once you're in the competition, then some of the teachers, and these guys, the pros, we are so lucky as celebrities to work with like the most talented people in the industry. The pros on the show are phenomenal.
Thanks, Carson.
You're welcome. And but sometimes by the second week, I was always amazed that I would keep going. I was like, what? I get to dance again? Another week? But sometimes you're learning 2 dances a week. As you get further, it's like, you're learning how to jive, and then all of a sudden, and throw a waltz in. And I was like, I can only do one thing at a time. It's very challenging.
Yeah, but you...
Yes, sorry. I think one of the main. I don't really think there's a strategy to it. I think every single person is different, and you have to keep that in mind all the time.